everyone, Ronnie Dark here, and I wanted to take a moment to talk about our Kickstarter campaign. First off, I'd like to thank everybody that's contributed to the Kickstarter thus far, and I want to talk a little bit about why we're doing this, if you don't know, and what the next step forward is for both the show and the Kickstarter. So essentially, it's this. We received word earlier this year from the station that we broadcast from that they were going to be closing the building and transferring the signal to another location. Unfortunately, they don't have the space to continue to host our show. So we had two options. One, we either say, well, after 16 plus years, we had a great time and sayonara, or we said, you know what, we feel that this program matters and we want to see it continue on. So the only way we could do that is we needed to get all new equipment, we needed to get a new space, and that obviously is going to require funds that are outside of the scope of what the Wax Museum does. So in order to do that, we had to create a Kickstarter program. Now what the Kickstarter is, it's not just giving money to us. What you're doing is you're becoming a patron of the show or a backer of the show, and there's exclusive perks to this, like you get executive producer credits. You also can program shows. In other words, you tell us the songs you want to play, and then we pick them on vinyl and play them. And then we mention that you are the content creator of this week's Wax Museum show. There's also exclusive one-of-a-kind merchandise. We got Wax Museum hockey jerseys, high-quality embroidered jerseys, plus Wax Museum Founders Circle t-shirts, which are very, very cool, and they're so limited. But basically, you have to go to our Kickstarter, which is our website, the Wax Museum, with RonnieDark.com. Now, the other reason why I'm bringing this up is we have an anonymous patron or backer that has said that if we can raise $500 between the time this video drops online and Sunday night at 10 p.m., they will donate an additional $500 to match. That's the level of love that people have for the show and that we have for the people who've been listening to the show for the last 16 years. We're a community. It's not just, hey, we're just going to go in and spin some records and goof off. This is, we take a serious, but sometimes humorous, look at the underside of rock and roll. So in order for us to get that matched $500, we need to get $500 between now and Sunday, this Sunday's Wax Museum at 10 p.m. So we're asking, you could donate, or I hate using the word donate, but you can back or patron anything is $1. You could do the $10. We have a $25 match. We got a $50 match and up. If you just go to the Wax Museum of RonnieDark.com, it's got all the information there. And you could just sign up onto the Kickstarter. Please, everything you do is going to help us not just bring the Wax Museum back, but we're going to go one better. We're going to be turning this into the Wax Museum Radio Network and Podcast. In other words, the Wax Museum is going to be the main hub, but we have so much more to offer. We're going to be putting out more content, different shows, different content creators. We're going to turn this worldwide, essentially, and you get to be a big part of that creation, and we can't thank you enough. Once again, go to the Wax Museum of RonnieDark.com. If we reach that 500 cap or more by Sunday, this Sunday's Wax Museum at 10 p.m., then that other donor will match the $500. So please, if you can, donate today and help preserve the Wax Museum for the future, and we greatly appreciate it. For John the Commander Walsh, Mike Adams the Night Owl, Steve Alexander, and myself, we appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day.